Hey everyone, Robbie here at RV Sales of Oregon in Eugene, Oregon. Today I'm showing you a 2007 Alfa CA. Alfa CA built a great name for themselves as really being a family coach, really accommodating, being in them for long periods of time. If you're a taller person, they're a great rig for that. And anyway, we'll just start on it and I'll tell you all about it as we get going. I'm going to start just by showing you down the side of this coach. It's got a big super slide. Alfa was one of the first motorhomes to ever use a 3-foot slide, so a really deep slide, and it is probably about 24 feet long. I mean, it's a long slide, and there is a second slide behind it, just a smaller one, but it makes the whole side of this coach come out, and it really makes it feel big in there. It feels as big as many of the quad slides that you're going to get into, even though the only slides are on this side. Up there we have a couple of slide toppers, nice huge long window awning there. You can see the hardwall still in really good shape, no D-lam or anything like that. You'll notice it's a big tall coach. You'll see why when we go inside. But let's come back onto this side. I'll show you a few things on the outside and we'll head in. A real nice kind of goldish, rose gold kind of color there. Nice neutral colors down below, but well cared for coach. The storage on this thing is awesome. So there's a nice big pass-through storage on the back here, and then that's part of your holding tank and things up there. So not true pass-through in the front. Looking into this bay, we have joey beds, but not joey beds that I'm used to seeing. We've got kind of a layered joey bed, so this guy will come out about 75% of the way. And then you have drawers up here, which I like because you're not just throwing everything into one bucket. You can kind of put tools, whatever, however you're doing it, but you can kind of organize a little bit better. And then here on this joey bed, we have a basement freezer, which again, this rig kind of caters to people that are going to be staying in these things for a long time, long trips, or even living in them. Having this is just nice. You can keep the things that you don't need immediate access to. This will work as a fridge or a freezer. And then you also have outlets and plugs there for cable TVs. You can see there's a speaker built into these slides, or pardon me, these basement doors. Here you'll see there's a propane hookup, so you can have a grill out here, or you could even use it as an extended stay and plug it in to a larger propane tank for longer periods. Nice big power awning here. I believe it's a Colorado Carefree. I'd say again about a 20-footer. And then the little things like this aren't stuff that I think people go out shopping for, but it sure is nice when you're out there using them, not having to carry the trash through there. This opens up right into the kitchen there, so you can just drop your trash into the counter. And then of course you have the holding tanks there. You take a nice, here, let's just take a walk down here and then we'll head inside on the coach just so you can see. Nice big windows in the bedroom here. And just the back of the coach. And in here we do have a 330 horsepower Mercedes diesel. Of course this is a diesel pusher. Nice big radiator. And let's head on inside and I'll show you just why these things are some people's favorites to be staying in, to be living in, or just using as a typical RV. If you're 6'6" or 6'8", these might be one of the few options that'll work for you. We do have a nice door awning there. This guy comes down for the passenger so that you don't have this area here to fall into when you're driving. So this guy just folds right down like so. So you have a nice little stand there. What am I doing wrong? There you go. You come in, and this is what I'm talking about. You have so much room up here, it makes the whole coach feel bigger. This does have 3 roof airs and I think about 6 solar panels on the roof, or no, sorry, 600 watts in solar panels on the roof, but less solar panels than that. But you'll see this nice big slide here ends up splitting the entire coach into having a hallway and having a bathroom, so that, you know, if you are staying in it, however, when you're using it, if someone's showering here, using it here, you have full access to your bedroom, to your closets. You have some nice big closets in here. We'll kind of come back to that, and then when you're in travel mode, that hallway disappears and your bathroom's layout does not change at all. So a really nice setup to have there. This guy folds in and out just like that, give you more room again in travel mode or just when you're not using it. We do have all real nice tile floor in here. This is the original furniture. Sure feels like real leather, which is something you don't see a lot, so used to pleather. And then your dining room table there. Let's get a quick glance at the cockpit here. You'll see you do have the Allison 6-speed transmission. It's Allison 3000. You have an 8,000 watt diesel generator on here. And really everything else you need. There is the exhaust brake, engine brake, you know, block heater, everything that's somewhat typical on these things. The nice thing with the Alphas is they come fully loaded. There isn't a base model Alfa. They just throw everything they've got into these things. So there's not one that's, you know, a higher end than the others. And then we do have hydraulic leveling jacks on here. This is a full air ride system. Everything you should want in a diesel pusher. But just the quality of this, something that maybe doesn't show in the video, but so much solid wood, real tile throughout, stainless steel sink here, 3-burner stove with a regular conventional oven, then a microwave convection oven up here. Tons of storage in these Alphas. I don't know if you can even see into that, but that's probably about 2 feet deep of storage there. I mean, really, it's about as much storage as you'll see in any motorhome you go into. And then going back towards the passenger seat there, you'll see there's nice big storage up top, and it doesn't feel like it gets in your way either. Here, let's get a good glimpse of this closet area in here, which we do have a door for as well, for changing and privacy. But you see these are big cedar-lined closets, cedar-lined on the bottom there, with drawers down below to keep organized, but just these nice big huge closets that you can, you know, put a full wardrobe in here and it stays out of your way. You don't feel like it's taking up room for everything. So his, hers, however you want to divvy it up, but this is the same size you have over there. And then kind of bulletin board, things like that. Moving into the bedroom, this is something you don't see in, you know, most motorhomes. Alfa just kind of, like I said, throws it all at you. So you have a little bit of a workstation. You got a TV up here, and you could definitely put a monitor or something like that if you wanted to make it a workstation. That pulls out as a bit of a desk, and then you've got, you know, a plug here for whatever you might need. Computer, small computer in there with the monitor up top. But just a nice option to have. You can literally sit up in bed and go to work if you do work on the go like that. But you got the nice nightstands on either side of the bed. This is a queen size bed. Oh, and I always like pointing these out on Alphas, kind of a nice little touch. They took me about a week to find these things. When we first got this coach, I was looking for the slide room. It's in here, so there is your warning. And then I always like, they always put stuff like made on Earth or made in the Milky Way or something like that in Alphas, which is kind of silly but funny. And then if you want to take a look at this, we do have the stackable washer dryer, not the 2-in-1. This is, if you have the room for it, this is definitely the better way to go. It'll dry your clothes a lot quicker and not ball them up as much as the 2-in-1s. And then up top, this is just the solar regulator for all those solar panels that I mentioned to you in the beginning of the video. Moving this way in towards the bathroom, you'll see you also have a hamper built in. Again, they really just, you don't need to have a lot of extra things laying around this coach. They kind of build it in for you. And then just a nice big closet up top. Good size medicine cabinet storage. Again, Corian type counters in here. One of the bigger showers I've seen on a Class A. I normally get in here and show people how much room I have, but this one, I mean, I need two of me to show you how much room I have in here. I mean, you can, tons of room, super tall. Again, these coaches do not lack in space. Moving this way, pardon me, this is something we need to get to. Easy fix, we'll get to it. More storage here and a nice little, not even sure what they would call this, but it's a little storage place for, I don't know, crystalware, whatever you want to do. And then we have the 4-door fridge with the real oak on it. And this is a 2-in-1 made by Norcold, so it is propane and electric. And then coming all the way back around, there is the trash can that I showed you from the outside. So just, again, you don't have to have a hamper out, you don't have to have a trash can out, you don't have to have your clothes laid out. You have plenty of room, plenty of storage. This thing has so many features that it's hard to get it all into one video and make it concise. So I'll leave it at that. Again, this is a 2007 Alfa CA. It's a 40-foot diesel pusher with a 330 Mercedes in it. In great shape. The bones are strong. It's been really well taken care of, and it'll make a good home, make a good weekend rig, whatever you want to use it for. You'll be comfortable in something like this, and they drive really, really well. So if you have any more questions, reach out to myself or someone here at RV Sales of Oregon. We'll be happy to help you. And thank you guys for watching the video, and hope you have a great day.